The last thing he told me is a new mystery on Apple TV Plus starring Jennifer Garner. Let's see if this new series is worth your time. Hey everybody, my name is Justin. Here I try to watch everything that hits theaters and on streaming services like Apple TV Plus. If you guys are like me, go ahead and hit that subscribe button down below and click that bell notification for more up and coming content. The last thing he told me follows Hannah, a woman who forms an unexpected relationship with her 16-year-old stepdaughter Bailey while searching for the truth about why her husband has mysteriously disappeared. The last thing he told me is based on the best-selling novel of the same name by Laura Dave, and this stars Jennifer Garner as Hannah, a stepmother to Bailey, who's played by Anne Gowrie Rice, and they have a really complicated relationship. There's a few flashbacks to when they first met, and Bailey's not too keen on a new stepmother, so that relationship is really hot and cold at times. But the way that these two characters are presented in the middle of a mystery with her husband that's gone missing, the two really balance each other out, as both of them are going all in with this missing person's case. Hannah's trying to find her husband and Bailey's trying to find her father. So both of them are really motivated to try to find this person. And so we have these two characters. Hannah is level-headed. She goes into conversations with people, trying to find her husband, trying to find these little clues or whatever it is with respect. She goes into these conversations very calm. That really balances out the situation. And then we have Bailey on the other hand, who's hot-headed. She goes into these conversations starting to accuse people of things. She's upset, rightful reasons, but the two characters balance each other out. So we have a character that's calm and respectful, and then we have this younger character who's just hot-headed and wants answers right away. During these episodes, we see this relationship start to develop as they start to trust each other. They are spending a lot of time together, going from different cities, getting different clues about where the husband is. And so we see this relationship. In the beginning, Bailey wanted nothing to do with her stepmother. And at the end, there's a lot of trust and a lot of growth. And I thought that was one of the best parts of the series, is when you take two characters that aren't that comfortable with each other and don't know each other very well. You're putting them in hotels, you're having them investigate certain things, you're going to have them spend a lot of time together, and so you're going to get natural development. And I really like that within the series, as I really do like the characters too. And so seeing them come together and start to trust each other and love each other as well was the highlight of the series for me. Because the series did start off very slow. I would say maybe like the first 2.5 episodes, I wasn't sure what the mystery was going to be. Why is this person missing? And they really didn't do much to give us clues here and there. They really didn't catch my interest right away. It was solely focused on the effects of this man missing and what it has on his wife and his daughter. And so we have the beginning. This really established the characters and the situation that they are in. But I wanted to have a sense of where this series was going to go. I wanted to kind of give us some solid clues that could make myself start to question characters and certain situations on where he is. And then we get to like episode 3.5, because there's only 7. We start to see the reasoning why he's disappeared and possibly who is involved. And that is where some moments really started to shock me on big reveals throughout. And so it really started off slow, and then we start to pick up, and then I was hooked. I was really interested in seeing what was going to be the end of the series and why he disappeared. Did he go missing against his own will, or did he choose to disappear? I like how the series is starting to build up, and I was becoming more and more involved with that mystery. Unfortunately, the end of it, I don't want to spoil anything, but the end wasn't as exciting as I thought it would be. The middle half is the strongest when we start to really look at Bailey and her past, and the husband as well, and Hannah just kind of thrown in the middle of all this. That's where it's solid. I was glued to the screen. I thought it was very intense. The way that Hannah and Bailey grew, the relationship was very strong. But the end, while it had the right elements to it. It had a good story. It just felt very lackluster. I wasn't as blown away by the end of the series as I hoped for, the way that it was slowly starting to build up and tease a really dramatic ending to the series. I just kind of felt that it was over, and that was that. They kind of wrapped it up in a very nice way. They put a little bow on it and said, here you go, this is the series. And I think they could have done a little more with it. I haven't read the book, so I don't know how the book is, but I think it could have benefited from some more dramatic sequences, maybe another episode to really flesh out certain storylines that seemed to come very quickly at the end. They could have done a little more with that to give it that little push to make it a really good series on Apple TV+. But nonetheless, the last thing he told me was pretty good. I like the performances in here. Jennifer Garner, very calm, welcoming performance, and Bailey in here, hot-headed, wanting answers right away, and they really balanced each other out, and I love that growth for that relationship. The mystery aspect to it really caught me in the middle part of it, then slowly started to ease up on it at the end. But I do think it is a series worth watching. Each episode ranges from like 35 minutes to 40-ish minutes long, so it's not a long series to get through, but it really did capture my attention pretty early on and managed to keep that throughout all the way up until the end, and it kind of just let go. But it was a decent series. So before I give you my score for The Last Thing He Told Me, make sure to check out my channel. Here I do movie reviews, trailer actions, ranking videos, tier lists, all that fun movie related content that you see on YouTube. I do it all here, so hit the subscribe button to get it all in one spot. I'm going to go ahead and give The Last Thing He Told Me a B. Thank you guys for checking out my review for The Last Thing He Told Me on Apple TV+. Have you guys seen it by chance? What do you think about it? Let me know in the comment section down below, and stay tuned for more up and coming content like this. My name is Justin Watches Movies, and you guys stay classy, YouTube.